All right, welcome to this video coaching session. We're going to be looking at the match we had with Egypt, and I'm just going to look at the plays and basically our positioning, our passes, our structure in general, because we don't have a set formation yet. So we have to understand how we play in order for us to, you know, find the right formation for ourselves, and then we can use that going forward. So I'm gonna play this video. This is us versus Egypt, and let's see how that goes, right? So as you guys know, some of these guys already play in Casa, and they've probably like done some practices before as a team. And as you can see there, the way they hurdle up, you can tell that they already have a decent penmanship, and they probably know each other. Um, As for us, we do have a couple of guys who been with us for a while, with like little pickups here and there, and there's a whole squad. Um, but we still do need time to build that fellowship. And all right, here we were struggling with knowing who's gonna go on the field or where each person is supposed to be. So that's me here. I play as a striker um, and a winger, but we do have wingers, so I'm going to be playing as a striker. And we don't have a set center mid, and our center mid is this player right here, and also Nani is also playing as center mid. So we need a roster, all right, and this roster is going to help define the overall field, like how we're supposed to be our structure. And we need a first team and a second team, and this will be determined by who show up to practice, um, and also how you perform. All right. I think Eric and I will discuss that. But pretty much, it's basically if you show up to practice as often as possible, and also if you perform well. All right, meaning that you show up to practice and you demonstrate what you learn from practice on the field. All right, so here we discussing who's supposed to be where, and I'm saying I'm supposed to be in the middle or something, or I got sent on the wing. Yeah, I got sent. I said I play on the wing, and then I don't know what was going on, but it was confusing. And that's why we need a roster of the first team that will go on every single half, the team that will always go on, so that we can keep our structure. As you guys know, in the second half, we had the team that was resting at the end of the first half going back into the second half, which kind of throw everything off because this player were already resting. And I think the same energy would have remained if the guys who ended the first half went in to start the second half, and then the guy who was resting can actually end the other half of it. That's how I think it should be. But anyways, I don't think it matters that much. Anyway, so all right, really decent passes here in the back line with the build up. The ball comes into me. I try to trap it, but it bounced. And keeper gonna clear that out. Let's say we have too many people. I'm gonna just skip here. Alright, at this point, I really don't know which position I'm in. So as you can see, I'm just all over the field, and I'm gonna get pulled back to defense, and then I'm just gonna step out because I don't play defense that much. I should probably be playing center mid, striker, and we have wingers, so I don't want to like make too much trouble, difficulty for them, for us to like decide who's playing winger, who's not. So I'll play center mid and I'll play striker, and Nani can also play center mid. All right. So what's going on here? We spent too much time arguing on where to be. All right. This player is supposed to go wide and play wide. And he's telling me to go in or something. We already have a player here. We have a player here. We have this. The ball is gonna go this way to come up. We have way too many players here for us to do anything. So he's playing wide. He's supposed to be wide, but then we are arguing here, and this is why we need a roster and a formation before the next match. All right, the ball comes in. He's in the middle, telling me to go up. He said he wanted to play winger. He's supposed to be wide here, so that the ball can come to you. And then I'm in the middle here. I'm gonna get an open lane. If this guy chases you down the line, then he can pass to me, and I'll go here. If I went up, that will leave you here. This guy will come down here, and then this guy will trace right behind him. But since these two players are here, we have a number advantage. So the guy try to play wide, but again, you shouldn't expect much from from the defenders here. Although we want to have decent players here, um, not everybody want to play in back line here. So you really can really blame anybody who's accepting to play in the back line for their skill level. So he tried to give that pass in, it did not connect. Um, our winger or our left mid should have been out here, all the way out here. The moment that ball was received, he should have been out here so that the center mid can be able to find a way to like connect and stuff like that. So that ball is lost. He tracked the player all the way back in. It's a rush. The ball got cleared out. And that's me saying clear, clear. Right, so that's a good defense right there. If you want to clear the ball, clear it on the outside. You don't kick it back into the players. Decent clear. All right, look, we have way too many players here. The ball is in like this. We need some people to come in the middle here. And this player, once the ball is up here, you want to actually track back a little bit. If we lose the ball up here, then you can defend. Right. You got the ball on the line. The only option was to just clear it across, make a big switch. But you got it on the line. You have like three reds on you. so you can't do anything else because you aren't free. So you have to play backwards into red again. So that's why you have to drop, or when you get the ball, you want to just clear it, just switch it to the other side because there were just too many people clumped up here. Goes into red, and red takes a shot. Get. Oh, alright. So it was because of that of that clear that made a like manager or coach tell us to go back. Eric. Alright, you got scared, and that might cause trouble. And I dropped back into left back, and I just it wasn't really my thing. I like to move around too much. All right, passes, air ball, cross, send right through. All right, looks like we have two strikers up here. So how will you defend this? We have two strikers. There's a mid player here. All right, this is this weight of defending is a little bit off. All right, if the ball is on the side of the field and there's one player in line of sight with the keeper, he's blocking that player. Your job right now is to tuck in a little bit behind him and tuck in towards this guy behind you. All right, don't worry about this guy. If he gets the ball, then you will be tracking forward or maybe even dropping down behind this guy who's gonna step up behind a winger who's gonna step up to try to stop that play from happening. All right, so he was able to. This guy was able to pull the other striker back. You did not know who to mark, so you think you are trying to like cover space, but this space is way too large, and so he gets the ball easily between us, and he can pass a true ball down the line here because you weren't tracking with him. So now you're gonna try to run in to defend against him, and at that point he will turn and he can make a pass down here, but there's somebody already there, so he's gonna make that across. And now you have to track all the way up here. Alright, and then he's following you. And I think there are way too many guys in the middle here. Should only be one player. This player should be tracking backwards. This guy is going forward, that's fine. The winger is here to cover the line passes. You got in there. He's tracing you, right? Following the second man, which is a good way to defend. And now the ball got passed down. See, if this guy was all the way back here, he would have been really close to the person who was going to get that ball, and he was going to get close to him. All right, so he ran back really fast, and the person lost the ball, couldn't control it, and he tackled, got the ball, passed back. In that situation, you don't just put the ball back in. You either reset, right, play it back, and then the center mid will be able to get that ball and control and connect it somewhere else. If you put a ball in, there are way too many people here. He won't be able to get to it. So one thing we gotta do is once you win the ball back, like from in a struggling situation where the ball is like bouncing between players, once you win it, you want to maintain it just a tiny bit for a few seconds, so everybody can know who has the ball now, who has the advantage, all right? And not just so everybody can know us in that saying, but you want to hold the ball so that we can get our composure, and then you can find somebody else to pass the ball to. If you just panic and just hit it, it's gonna go back to their uh, side of the field, and it's they're gonna get possession of it, and then they're gonna do what you were supposed to do instead. So they're making a run. I'm not gonna dive in, right? As you can see here. So the problem with most defenders is that once they see somebody getting towards the ball, they tend to run directly towards the ball to dive in and stuff like that. And as you can see, there is nobody behind me here to clear that ball out. Somebody is running here, right? You could like make a run behind me, the pass could get sent and stuff like that. So instead of me running into him, right, I ran in and then I stopped and then I try to make a wall in a sense to block whatever pass is gonna go in or just to cover the space that was behind me. Huge space here. Yeah, this part the other defenders are tracking back, right? And I'm able to like just pull him. I mean push him until the other defender can cover me. Right, that's drop and cover. What this guy just did is called drop and cover, right? I can probably go back to that. But anyways, I just cleared that one out. See, I didn't try to stop it. I didn't try to dribble it or find somebody else. I just cleared it out. If somebody was down the line there, they could have gotten it, but the best thing was to just kick it out. I step it out so somebody else can do the right back. Oof. Alright, guys, when you are passing the back line here, you have to be intentional, guys. Your passes has to be driven, like you have to pass like you want to pass, alright? And if you are coming for the ball, you have to come to the ball. You cannot stand behind somebody. You cannot see or like you shouldn't be seeing another player in front of you and then you start calling for the ball. You should be in front of the ball. You should be running towards the ball because once this line is crossed, that's it. All right. And sometimes they don't even have to cross this line. They can just kick from anywhere here and score. Right. So if you are passing, don't make weak passes. You have to, you know, look down, drive your foot into the ball, and make sure that our pass connects. Otherwise, you should be linking up with the outside. All right, this is the reason why, like in the formation video for 4-3-3, that's why I was saying you shouldn't be passing the ball inside. You should be passing the ball outside, right, to your winger so that it can extend the overall field. Right, so we have the pass coming to this guy. All right, and a decent pass. Like look at his space here. This is a huge space, and it looks like he's really striking it too, I think. And then why you pass it back to him, bro? You saw that guy running in and decided to pass the ball back when the guy was already in the line of sight to block whatever thing that was going through. He's already been beaten, right? He's going this way. You track the ball, you come either down here, right? Where his is going against his momentum and this guy can easily come towards the ball, or you turn backwards, right? And then this guy will be right here to make that pass where this guy will start to do that same run that this guy is doing, or this guy will start to do that same run that this guy was doing. and then you can pass it down the line, and then we move to this big space down here. You pass backwards when this guy already made a run, and now you got intercepted. All right, same thing again, guys. When the ball is up here, we don't have to have that much pressure. Like only one person should be running over here, right? The rest of you guys should be covering up, blocking line of sights. All right, we shouldn't have a lot of people up here. It's inside of their defense, and they have a lot of players here. They will be able to pass the ball. Their keeper is even a player too. They'll be able to pass the ball around, right? We can win the ball here, but it's not likely that we can that we'll be able to do that, right? With a decent team, they will just slap the ball around and you run around in circles and just get tired. Right, so if you're a center mid, you shouldn't be running in on this. You should be looking for rebounds behind your striker or behind your wingers and stuff like that. What is that? Did we just throw the ball right into the other guy? Guys, doing matches, you need to be awake, guys. You need to look around you. All right. If your throw cannot go over here, just stop. If you see one, two, three, four guys around this guy, don't pass him. You can always pass back. Alright, there's a huge space here. You can always pass back. Don't force the play. Don't force it. And the players that you're passing the ball to, you should also know their skill level. If they are not the type of the player that can hold the ball around four players or something like that, don't pass the ball to them. Alright, ball's bouncing. Nice control here. It's a foul. I heard that. Those center passes. It's a cross going to the winger. Striker is there. Bouncy ball. Another thing is that when the ball is bouncing, try to control it and keep it on the ground. All right. Bouncing ball is a loose ball. Anybody can get to it at any time. You want the ball to be on the ground unless you are making that cross or something like that. Anyways, the match goes on like this for a while. I'm gonna skip. I just got in. Where did I get in? Alright, you see? Here's the difference, alright? Let's see. I'm not sure when I get into the match. Nice defense. Oh, there I am. Trying to find the ball. Oof. Got intercepted. Then running down the line. Get that pass. There's a throw. Guys, when we get throws, you guys should be calling for the ball. You should be signaling for the person to throw to you, alright? Otherwise, they're gonna make the wrong decision. Give them options. They're so forceful. I think for throws, we should be throwing backwards. We shouldn't be throwing into into their defense. All right. So doing that 1-2, 1-2 there, and the last part did not connect. I'm trying to run down. Nice defense. All right, we win the ball. I'm right there. I collect it, pass it down. I don't. I think that's 90. 90 grab it, give it back to the center mid. See how we control that ball, guys. All right, the ball was just bouncing around, pretty much, and then we got it. All right, ball was just bouncing around. We grab it. He held his composure. He didn't just send it across because he saw this person going. He looked around for option. He saw me in a big space. He gave it to me. And then I look around. This guy is not further ahead of me. So I decided to make that long pass down. Nani grabs it and give it back because this guy running on him. And then we make that short passes and just to track the ball is the problem here. And we lost it. So you guys should be working on your stoppage of the ball, like how to stop the ball. If you want to stop it, you can use the top, like the top of your foot area. If you want to stop the ball and you just lift it up a little bit, the ball is gonna roll under it, and you just gonna clutch it like that, like a brick, like stopping on a brick, right? You want the ball to go right between your under your foot, but not completely under, so that it can pass through. You lift your football a little bit, your heels is down a tiny bit, and then the ball just go in there and just stop. All right, and then once you notice you feel it, you just move your foot down a tiny bit and then it stop. You see that? He stopped it. All right, let's see this run again. Mm. All right, decent pass. All right, let's see this run. All right, so he's running down the line. All right, which is okay. This guy now can either trace him or he can come forward. All right, I'm running between here, hoping maybe the ball could get past through here or something. And let's see what's going on. So he's running down the line, but he's not running fast enough. And his option, he was not chosen as an option for this defender. All right. So what's the main of play here? So in a situation like this, you should hold the ball a tiny bit. I don't think it's gonna be possible for you to pass through three people, Nevado. And I'm not even close enough yet for you to give me that true ball. So in that case, you hold the ball a little bit, and our center mid should be tracking to come around here, so you can play to him, and then we might be able to like switch the ball to another side and try again. He's running here. You could give him the ball for him to do a cross, but we don't have enough people in here, so you just hold the ball a little bit so that more people can come along. All right. You try to make that pass, but he was going up towards the corner to like maybe give a cross or something like that. So if you happen to run each into each other like this and you see the player going like this, don't expect him to be able to cut down and run downwards. Right? He's going that way, he's going that way. So uh yeah, the best option was to just hold the ball, right? As you see, I stopped my run a little bit in the middle here. hoping that maybe you'll play the ball backwards, I mean, you'll turn around and like try to find me again or something. All right, I stopped, and then right when he came to the corner here, I was thinking that he was gonna make that cross, so I decided to make a run down for a header or something. But he wasn't gonna. I mean, he didn't get to it. That pass was not the right pass to make. If you see him going like this, right? Most of our players are not good at changing direction when they are accelerating. So keep that in mind and don't expect him to be able to change direction. As you see, I'm able to change direction really fast. Um, but that's because I run a lot, so I can do that. But our average player will not be able to do that. So just play to them. Again, we are playing towards our strength. All right. Everybody have their own play style. I play as a winger, not as a defender or something like that, or right back or left back or something. So I'm supposed to be able to change direction fast. I'm supposed to be fast. All right, so everybody have their own play style, right? He's probably a really decent uh striker, like in a sense that he can send through ball and stuff like that. That's why he's taking this corner. So everybody have their own strength, and we should play towards that. All right, he's gonna do the cross there. It goes over. It's all right. That's a true ball going in. As you see, it went towards the flag. It didn't go towards the goal. Right, Nevado, your pass was going towards the goal. Your pass towards the winger should be going towards the flag area or something like that. I tuck in, trying to intercept that pass. It goes into tackle. All right. I'm not sure how we got over there. All right, so there's gonna be a throw here. Okay, ball bouncing around. It keep bouncing. Your main goal is to hold that ball steady. You can't listen, guys. When the ball is bouncing around, you can't control it by kicking it harder. All right. When it's bouncing around like that, you wanna like let the ball settle. You wanna help the ball settle. Or unless you're trying to like make a cross or something like that, or you want to clear it or something like that, you want to make the ball settle. All right. You shouldn't be tapping it, trying to like I don't know, push it forward and then run towards it and stuff like that. Like it's just gonna keep bouncing and then it's gonna go outside like that. So you want to maintain the ball. Man, oh, nice attack there by Nani. He control it and then we make it an air ball again. I try to keep the passes down. I grab the ball, make that pass, and I wanted to whip that ball in, but some other guy in front of me. There we go, Nevada grab it. You see, he settled. He didn't just try to make a play immediately, right? He settled and he gave the ball back to somebody who can control it for a little longer. And now we have options to look forward to. He pass, the pass is not tracked properly. Nevada putting in the work. He's not strong enough though. And you got a call. That's a foul here. Nice play. Just drive the ball in. Whenever there's a set piece situation like that, you should always count the amount of defender that are gonna be in a way to stop you. Pass to a center mid, nice pass. Send it out to the right mid, and he got control of that ball. Pass it back. Short, quick passes. That's good, guys. If you can't play it forward, you play it back a little bit, and somebody can strike it in like that. That's okay. We lose it, but it's in their half, and we can restructure ourselves and win it back like this, right? So don't be afraid to strike the ball away into their half. Let it just go really far so that everybody can be able to regroup. There we go, win the ball. I'm seeing no need to pass to somebody else. Oof. All right, Nevado. All right, he plays as a winger. All right, so he wasn't really sure what to do here. So, dude, in a situation like this, you want to be in front of me. All right, you want to find a way in front of me so that I can be able to pass you. So win the ball here. I'm seeing no need for him to give it to the mid so that this guy can get pulled and then I can get a pass and maybe handle one or two people. But I get the ball sent to me. I got two people on me here. I'm not gonna be able to pass it back because he's already right there. So I track it with the back of my foot. Another player comes in. I'm gonna do a pull, then track it back again. And now Nevado. I don't know. I was trying to. I don't know. I couldn't make that pass to you. And there are like two guys right here to stop. All right, I roll the ball over. I'm looking around to actually find people, right? Because I just came from dribbling, my face was down, and now I'm looking up to find people. So that little delay got us confused there. So in that case, you see somebody right in front of me here. You want to run down to give me more option. You want to be in front of me as well. You want to, so I can make an easy pass to you. All right, I was trying to pass it down, but you weren't there. Caught in trying to. Oh, what a stop! And then I'm right back here to get that rebound, but the other guys are also right there too. All right, we win the ball. Eric has the ball here. He passes it down to me. And dribble one person, pass it down. You want to look up. You dribble too much. If you dribble too much, your head is down for too long. All right. You dribble a little bit, you look up, and then you give the ball away. If you dribble for too long, your head is down too long, and you won't be able to see anything. All right. So you dribble a little bit, you look up, you give the ball. See, I grab it, and I was trying to find Nevada again. Ball gets sent through. Our defenders at our right and left backs doing some decent job. Center back too. All right, you see here, yo. So, cause they're dirty. All right, so as you see here, you see Leo. What Leo is doing, he's not coming towards me. Yo, close the door. I'm recording. The backside. All right, you see the difference in defense here? All right, Leo is not coming in front of me, all right, to defend. And you see out where our center mid is? All right, he's tracing the ball, and Leo is also tracing the ball, right? That's how we should be doing it. He's gonna step up. This guy is tracing this guy and the ball. He's gonna try to black line of sight or something. He's gonna trace this second man, all right, and stuff like that. All right, he's not gonna chase it. He's gonna stay back. I'm gonna try to step in just to pull pressure in. He gets the ball. It's a decent pass here. Uh, Again, these guys are not able to trace direction. Change direction super fast. So you can't blame them, and you shouldn't expect them to be able to do that. Anyways, decent pass. It just did not connect, so it's all right. These defenders go in pressure. You see, I'm not like suffering myself because I know the space is huge, right? I'm telling Nevada to go wide. I know the space is huge and I won't be able to get to them, but we can actually block that side and move slowly towards them and try to win that ball. Our defense is just insane this first half. Second half, though, I don't know what was happening with us. Again, this is what I'm saying. We need to have that roster of the first team to always go in and start the half or something like that because second half we just give away like a bunch of free goals that just shouldn't have happened. So we have one person up here. I think we're doing like a four, maybe a 5-4-1 or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just one person up here as a striker. All right, Leo talks into me a little bit. We have a bit too many people. Off nicely. We just got it stopped though. I'm telling him to send it down the line. He sent it down, and then he make that true ball towards me. Unfortunately, another defender was right there to get the ball, but that was a decent setup there. Nice defense, dude. Our defense was just insane, man. First half, our defense was insane. True ball. I mean, uh, Cross, night cross. All right. All right, so this guy do not know how to defense. How to play up. Anyways, this is the difference that I'm saying it so to say that this is the difference between somebody who knows how to play up and forward than our average players right now. All right, this is what we're making this video so everybody can know what to do. All right, there should be one striker up doing the work. All right. If he gets tired, that's fine. He can cool off, do whatever he want. The point is the ball is all the way in their half. All right. You shouldn't be that worried unless the ball is in the center here or the ball is like in our half. All right. So let one person go forward, the other person trace behind them and try to block line of sight for any passes that might come through, like the way Leo was. All right, and the way our center mid was, right? You should not be next to me here like this. We don't have to do that. So you shouldn't be here. We just confuse us and just reduce the amount of people we have who are supposed to actually be doing the actual work here. Ball gets sent through. All right. There's a fight. right. I was gonna pass the ball down past Leo, but the other guy did not extend his foot. It's a quick 1-2 pass. And then, nice goal, bro. Insane goal. Alright, what's going on here? See, I'm putting in that work. Alright, they're just gonna pass the ball around. My main goal is to just give a little sense of pressure. Ball gets struck forward, it's fine. Yeah, sent to the mid. Mid loses it. That's the reason why you don't want to pass the ball directly into the middle like that. I go in, try to tackle that ball from behind. Nice, putting that pressure. He making that turn. He plays back, send it wide. Decent pass. It's a wide pass, which is good. It's sent it back into the middle. And then you got it. Send it mid. One more. You want to switch it like that. You don't want to dribble for too long. This the second time I think I caught this person. Right? You don't want to keep your head down for too long dribbling. You dribble a little bit, you look up, you pass it. Gets clear. I got the ball. Send it straight to Novato. He's not fast enough. And that's it for the half. Anyways, second half though, we were weak and we just lost those. I'm just gonna skip through it. They were just kicking a bunch of ball. I don't know what was going on in second half. Alright, that's too many people all here. Look at these guys. They are both of them are free. If the ball get loose, you got two people here. There will be only one person down here. There shouldn't be four guys here on one person. Alright. When a play is happening, give them space. Let them do a play and then you can come in after. Alright, you're supposed to be covering for them. You see this guy, he's covering. You're supposed to be behind you a little bit. Not four people should be here. Got the ball. Okay. You lose it. You get crossed down. Get sent through. got to it. It's a dribble attempt. Our defense stopped it. Try to pass the ball. It's not getting through. Too many touches. All right. Well, comes to feet. He found a nice place to pass it. Pass it back. A nice build up. Nevada, you want to be calling for the ball. And he grabs it. Try to make a true pass. Did not connect though. This was the ending of the second half. The beginning was just a mess, and I don't know if I can explain that part. Yeah, there was a foul or something. I don't know. Anyways, all right, guys. I think that's it for this match. The rest is just us struggling to just, maintain the score or something. Nice. A true ball. Try to take it in. Realize that it's a corner. I think I took that corner or something. I didn't make the right decision here. Try to take that shot. Alright guys, I think that's it. Thanks for watching and bye bye.